a good time, not a long time. You feel me? Um, when you really love a woman, the way you could tell is um like a litmus test to know the depth of your love for a woman is when she fuck up or she do something questionable. You know, you will not know the depth of your love for a woman until she fuck up. Let me sit up, man. You will not know that. You know, there's no way to measure your love for a woman until she fuck up. When she fuck up, then you would be like, damn. Well, really, I'm gonna tell you something. When you can't think, like, for instance, right? You know how a nigga can butter up a female? He might do some crazy shit, and then she be mad at him. Then he go to holding on her, babe, 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 gaslighting her. Come on, kissing her and shit. And she like, get away from me, don't touch me, and all that shit. And then she give in. It's the same kind of effect on a man. A man could be firm and stern and tell a woman, stand on his principles, stand on his toes, but fuck around. You meet that one woman, dog, shit you thought you wouldn't be able to do, dog, I'm telling you, 'cause I don't want to go into the sucker shit, but it goes like H-Town said, special kind of food, like Special Black. I think that was their song at first. Special Black made I like their version better. But point is, you would be a special kind of food for a certain kind of woman because you would be like, you won't be like nothing. You'll be like, what the fuck am I doing? You'll be asking yourself that question. Your actions are be leading you, but you won't be, your actions will be leading you, but you won't be consciously thinking of it as you doing it. So, you know what I'm saying? Bitch could be just like stringing you along, or they could just be a complicated person. Or she might be a woman with a sharp tongue and know how to cut very good with her tongue. And you'll be willing to subject yourself to whatever. As long as you, like Donnell Jones wrote a song back in the days, say she give me all her love, but only half the time. You feel me? What you saw, Depressor? Let me know what you saw. I mean, if I had to take a guess, you got the moon as your backdrop. Maybe you saw Luna. I don't know. But Donnell Jones wrote a song, say she give me all her love, but only half the time. Some people think that half the time is better than none at all. Someone was eating the Bible. Oh, yeah? What chapter? Genesis or Revelation? Or somewhere in between? If I had to guess, I'd probably say Exodus. But point is, though, all of it. I mean, if they consumed the Bible, that means they consumed the word, right? So I can't really fault them for eating the Bible. They consumed the word. But my thing is, you could be in a relationship with a person who give you half the love, I mean, half their time, but more love than anybody else. So, for instance, I was driving to work, and this girl put her hands behind my ears randomly and started massaging the back of my neck because I was stressed out as I was driving. And, like, it's those little acts of femininity that you can't find in women these days that made me, like turn to a sucker or fall real fast. Like, you feel me? Because I'm used to these tough ass women and shit. Like, these days, you look at the rapper women that's out there right now. ERM said, "Hi, what it is, fam?" You look at the rap females. What rap females talk about giving a man a massage? I want a massage over head. I want love over pussy. You feel? That's just me personally, because there's so much pussy out here and there's so much head out here that if I could get love and a massage out here, then damn, that's like finding gold. You feel me? Because I found a woman that say, hey, I can please you in other ways that you can't get from just this set. You feel me? That's something, a woman's love is something you can't get from just anybody. You feel me? You just can't. And so it's like you can't when a person is willing to be feminine, that first takes vulnerability, because she could be a woman being led by a fuck nigga. That's vulnerability. She could be led astray. It say, butter God said high, the pressure high, the fog is coming. Man, y'all tell me I don't understand what the fog. I mean, I heard of a movie called The Fog, but the bottom line is, that be the underlying situation with these women where it's too tough. You look at and I ain't dissing no female rappers. I'm just saying the glow reelers, the Mad, the Stallions. These niggas gonna eat my pussy. They bitches, damn, their voice sound like a man these days. You feel me? It's like the vibe between tranny and a fucking female is getting closer and closer and closer. I don't know who's getting closer to who. But I do know that when you do meet a real woman who will not argue to death, be like, you right, babe. Damn, I ain't think about that, babe. Humble herself. Or when you get mad and you be like, fuck this shit, man. I don't know, man. This shit might not, I don't know where we going with this. And she like, damn, you want to end this shit or you want to work it out? A person who actually saying, you know what, I'm willing to put toes to the 5 feet to the 5 boots on the ground and stick this relationship out. And we're going to see where it's going to go. We might not make it, but we're not going to give up on it so easy. You feel me? And so, I don't even know what the green thing's for. Somebody got to ask. I don't know. We got some fake profiles in here. But all you got to do is really tell you, reveal yourself. You're hurting right now. You feel me? Like, I'm pretty sure. Let me just go off the rails real quick, then come back. This is to the S. I believe, matter of fact, I won't even go there. Man, I will go there real quick. It's people who will jump in on your live, y'all. I'm going to tell you. It be famous people jumping in on y'all live because I know millionaires, well, one millionaire. Fuck, I ain't going to say millionaires. That's lying. I know a millionaire, a multi-millionaire. And what shocked me was to see how much fucking YouTube this man can consume. You're rich. You could be anywhere in the world. And this motherfucker sit there watching his money. He on YouTube scrolling. I say that to say he taught me that if it's a cantaloupe like that, it's called workout, baby. I had back pain for a long time. You feel me? Because got an injury and now nigga just been bouncing back. That's what it's called. It's called working out. You gotta get yourself in shape, baby. America, we the fittest country in the world, baby. Floridians, we the fittest of the states. So I would suppose, cantaloupes. And then I guess with the cantaloupe, I got the cucumber to match. Shit, it's a whole goddamn fruit stand over there, bitch. You want to eat that bitch? But anyway, what I finna say? Damn. Oh, you ain't seen nothing. My little brother, that nigga got a big ass chest. That nigga 8 packs, no 6 pack, 8 pack, big chest. That nigga take his shirt off the whole. Like he did that the other day. That bitch said, like she seen a celebrity, and my little bro 6'5". But anyway, this is my point that I'm making. Damn, you done threw me. Oh yeah, so ultimately though, man, nigga be when you done had women come easy. Oh yeah, let me make another point. Think about a celebrity. I thank God for my little brother. He taught me something recently. When men be chasing the limelight with rap and music or whatever, they not just chasing money, they chasing validation. You feel me? That's the main thing. You feel me? Like the money is definitely, it's almost they come hand in hand. You would think the money come first, but it's really validation. Validation from women particularly. So freaking, it's like, you wonder what is that life like to have all these women from various cities. These women be having jobs too, career women, fucking spending their money. Like let's say a Chris Brown, for instance. This nigga got bitches, mamas and daughters coming together to sweat him, spending their whole check. So that got to make you as a man be like, damn, I'm that dude. So every guy would want to seek that kind of validation. With that said, though, when you able to kind of mimic that life without that celebrity status, like, for instance, you might pull women like this or whatever, or you could pay your bills without too much concern, then you could be like, okay, but this is the ultimate point. When the women start coming easy and you start knocking 3 women down a day for maybe weeks, you can't even remember their faces, and then it's like, shit is pointless. I swear it is. Is you would think, okay, the first in a couple days, this shit fun, bitch. We not gonna, oh, love me, bitch. And then after a while, can you tell me what's I don't even know that. I don't know that mathematical sign. If that's a division sign or upside, I don't know that. But can you tell me? That's the real question. And so it's like, point is though, knocking the chicks down, you become empty. And I hadn't felt that kind of emptiness, and I needed that because when I was in my early 20s, I used to knock so many women down. I fuck them, and then I roll to sleep, and I lay over on the corner, and I'd be low key crying. You feel me? Because it's like I was like, damn, dog, these pussy hoe don't understand me, dog. Like, I just want to fall in love. I don't want to fuck all these hoes for real. Like, but these bitches, if I didn't fuck, they not gonna fuck with me because that's all they wanted. So I ain't gonna just say, nah, I ain't finna get the pussy. I just took it how it came. I used to tell women I was an accidental hoe. I wasn't an intentional hoe. I never went and sought my goal out to fuck a million bitches. It was, I wanted to meet a bunch of women and filter out the bad ones and then meet, fall in love. But in the process, if you don't get filtered out, you get fucked in the process. That's just how it happens. And so it's like, but I never want no, you know what I'm saying, be running. So when I met this woman recently, she just fucked my world up. Cause first of all, I haven't dated. I'm 39 years old. So she 39. That was unique. I've been dating these early 30s, late 20s. So to get a woman my age was very unique, where we could relate on a lot of things, but to have that femininity, the most part, once again, submission, massages. But don't get me wrong, firm enough to stand on her shit and be like, and don't get like this. How I say another way you know you be falling in love. A bitch call you a fuck nigga and you just let that shit roll off you like water. No sense of anger, no sense of nothing. It's more of a shh. Hold your voice down. People might have heard you call me a fuck nigga. Chill. Versus pussy out what you said. It's two different responses for two different kind of people. That person that you look at as a high value person, and a woman who can be there for the long term, you get a different kind of response because you're somebody that's here for the long term, or somebody I can see myself growing and evolving with, versus a person like I told my brother. I said, when certain people call you a fuck, like it could be two different kind of women. One woman call you a fuck nigga, she really mean it. The other woman call you a fuck nigga, she doing her best to get under your skin. She's trying to incite you and press buttons, but she don't mean it. You could just tell it. It's just an internal feeling. You can't know it. It's something internally. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it is. If you a person could call, now truth be told, a person should be saying no shit like that. But when you from the hood, you understand it. We passionate. We speak passionate. It's a abundance is a passionate language. And shit, I'm from really in Florida. Certain parts of Florida back in the days, niggas reference each other like if a nigga balling out. You say, man, that fuck nigga balling. Or that fuck nigga getting money. So it's a term of endearment to some, depending on how you look at it and how you say it. But all in all, I wanted to say, cause you know it's real love when a woman can be doing you some kind of way and you can't even think. Like, you can't think no bad thoughts. You can't think no good thoughts. All you can do is sleep. You feel me? Might wake up, cry a little bit, go back to sleep, and get money. Obviously, that ain't never supposed to stop if you're a real man. But and so you still got to show up to work and be somebody and put a smile on your face. And it is other women in the world. I'm here to say this. I guess I ended this like this. I didn't know where this conversation was going other than to speak with love, but I ended like this. Nobody, like men and women, right? I want to say this on both parts. You know what I'm saying? It's been men. I myself, back in the days when I was a G, I seen something on the Breakfast Club. This little nigga just went and killed this little kid over his girlfriend cheating on him. That shit kind of hit close to home in the sense of when I was 15, my Jamaican ex-girlfriend cheated on me with this dude. She lost her virginity. The fuck cheating. She lost her virginity. That was the part that really hurt. And I could have fought. You know what I'm saying? It was the setting I was trying to make right. It was, I wanted to take your virginity on the bed, not the library. Because that's where she first sucked my dick at, downtown Fort Lauderdale Library. We was young. And shit, I was like, nah, I don't want you to lose it here. I was a gentleman back then when I should have just knocked that shit down in the stalls. And then, bitch, we could fuck the second time on the bed. And so I'm waiting, and then shit happens, situations. She ended up fucking another nigga. I was so hot, I jumped on a city bus. all the way to fucking Lauderhill to this bitch shit. Wanting to fade, wanting to whoop her motherfucker out her clothes. And I was 15 at that time, and she was 14. And I was so fucking depressed. I'm just been telling my life stories lately, but I guess people need to hear this shit. Like, I don't mind sharing this shit because I don't mind the judgment, because there's a little girl, which is my daughter, that I love so fucking dearly in this fucking world that, like, nothing else matters except for her fucking opinion of me. But if my fucking story can help somebody. So when I was a jit, I was already taking these pills, right? Double coat and Risperdal. Double coat for the depression, and Risperdal was for the mood swings and shit. And I had like high milligrams because like that's what I had. And so fucking my ex cheated on me, bitch. I fucked around. I was 15 now, mind you. I would never try no shit like this ever in life. I'm telling the story to fucking enhance somebody or save somebody. So this is 2001, you feel me? So nigga, I find out she cheated. I went in the bathroom, my daddy bathroom. I went to the med cabinet where my medication was. I grabbed my pills, bottles. I had 21 left on both sides. So that's 42 pills, 21, 21. And I just went to guzzling the holes. Ha, ha, ha. Grabbed the water. I had the water fountain running. And just guzzling those shits. And then fucking God, it's so good. And then I went to I went and laid down in the bed and I called her stepmama and I told her stepmama what I had did. Cause I don't know. I think anytime a person has ever committed suicide, they was looking for pity. That was their last cry. It's like it's a whole bunch of tears on the way to that shit. It ain't just they just fucking did it. The shit was a whole shit that everybody fucking ignored. And it's so crazy because everybody talking about, we didn't see the signs. Bitch, you saw the signs. You ignored the signs. You didn't give a fuck about the signs. You had your own shit that was going on in your life that you just could give a fuck about what they had going. And you're not wrong for that. But don't never say you didn't see the sign. The signs was somewhat visual. You just chose not to see it. With that said, though, because the shit take balls, bitch. Imagine yourself going up to somebody and saying, can you kill me? Bitch, are you ready, really ready to go? No, nigga. I'm talking about sober thinking that, not drunk thinking that, sober. So fucking took them shits, down them shits, went and laid down. And then I got, went to thinking that, you know what's crazy? I probably would have let the shit rock if, like, I would have heard the girl crying and some shit in the background. Because immediately my ex, her stepmom, was like, what did you do? And she went and ran to my ex, got my number, my dad, because I don't know if I passed out or whatever, but they called my dad, and then my dad, no, I didn't pass out. They called my dad. My dad came and knocked on the door, asked me what happened, and I told him what happened. And then the ambulance came out. They rushed me to the ambulance. They had gave me some shit called charcoal, and then they gave me some other shit tastes like Sprite, but it really ain't got no taste. I don't know. It's something like a Sprite or ginger ale or some shit. And then after that, it was all blackout, bitch. I was in the hospital like 4 days, bitch. Like, that shit was just a whole bunch of throwing up and shitting. And then going back to sleep. And fucking, and then after that, they took me to the crazy hospital. I was in the crazy hospital with, I don't want to fuck up my YouTube channel by saying his name, but I was in there with a celebrity. And but he was in the adult side and I was on the juvenile side. And then that's when I found out about Dr. Scrum. They got some shit called 4 points where they scrap your ass down all day at each 4 points of your body, your wrist, and you tie like this, literally with your arm up like the letter X. You feel me? So your arm will be slightly this way, your other arm that way, your legs spread that way, and you scrap the fuck down like this. I'm talking about literally 24 hours. If you gotta piss and shit, you gotta shit and piss on yourself. That type of shit that'll fucking break your ass to some kind of normalcy, or it'll drive you all the way into a full insanity. Either way, you're gonna move left or right. You're not gonna stay where you at mentally. So with that said though, I got out of there, but they had crazy kind of different counselings, like different counselors. In the morning, you got group counseling. Brunch time, you got art counseling, art therapy, where you draw what you fucking feel and shit. That's how I kind of got into art and shit. And then you got another group counseling at nighttime. Then you got individual therapy. You probably got 5 different kind of therapy sessions in one day. You feel me? And they did a lot more good than bad. I didn't like that place at the time due to that 4 point shit wasn't cool at all. And they got some shit called the Blue Room. Like when you see a hospital, crazy hospital and shit, like in the movies and shit, that shit be showing like it's padded everywhere, but that shit don't be like that. It be blue, cause blue is the most soothing color, and I guess that shit was supposed to calm you down, so it don't never be white like the movies. It's always gonna be blue, and then it ain't that cool looking pad that you think you can hit backflips in like you in a bounce house. Hell nah, that shit like a softer version of a mat, like a wrestling mat. You feel me? That's all it is. And then they got a camera in the top middle that you can't reach that look at you that'll drive you fucking crazy. Like somebody getting a sense of you bouncing off. You literally gonna bounce off the walls at some point. You gonna run. You gonna fucking all type of shit to crash out in that bitch. But you can't crash out because this shit cushion. And so point is, after all that therapy, after all that shit, is that promised myself then, and I stuck with it forever, and I'm gonna ride that forever. But I'm still a human that's vulnerable to fall in love, be sad sometimes, be happy, all that other shit. But point is, I wrote this mindset coming out of that I would love myself more than I love somebody else. I had that bad habit as a teenager. I wanted to be in love early. I wanted to be locked in early. I wanted to be like how DJ Envy, he been with that woman since high school. I wanted my high school sweetheart. I wanted my middle school sweetheart. So fucking I didn't want to chase her. Like what I said, I fucked a lot of bitches on the way to love, not fucking trying to just fuck a lot of bitches. So with that said though, it's like ultimately I got out of that place and I told myself before I got out, well, I got some pussy in that place from a chick named Brandy. And then she went to Flanagan High School. I was going to some kind of alternative school. And once I got some pussy from her in that place, and you're not supposed to have sex in that place, I'm just saying how it ended up happening. I felt so confident leaving. I was like, you know what? I ain't never finna be out here trying to be no simp, trying to fall in love with every female I meet. If I gotta, that's how I kind of like led myself into being like a male whore or whatever, because I was like, I'm gonna just get the pussy and keep my feelings out of it, because you get your feelings involved, shit get crazy. So it's like, I did that and I ran that all the way up into life. So I'm only saying that to say, anybody in life, because if you ever go through a situation, just understand none of this shit is permanent. This shit is on a temporary. It's like so crazy. So recently when the girl had kind of like broke my heart a little bit, whatever, and I was crying for her. Cause I'm old school with the baby I cry for you type shit. I ain't no cry baby, but I will confess my love if it's warranted. And so when I had to cry for her and she kind of walked off, she did walk off, and I cried even louder. And fucking I just was, it felt good to cry. I don't even think I cried over my baby mama like that when she left me. I ain't had that kind of love to make me cry. My brother even said, he said, it looked like the tears did you good. I woke up the next morning and went to work feeling good. But so this morning, I guess what kind of made me like just threw my head for a loop, because I was, I'm trying to get over her, and I wake up this morning and then I turn on my phone, I see she done sent me a significant amount of money. Damn, I'm trying not to cry on this live. I'm definitely not gonna cry on this live. That shit fucked me up when she did that though, because I wasn't expecting it. I didn't want it. I just want the best for her, and she sent me that cash. I mean, some real pleasure would be if she just don't answer the phone. That'll really my alarm clock going off. It's time for me to get ready to go to work. Anyway, my point is, man, y'all stay up and don't never. God damn, but I keep me a annoying ass alarm clock. And this bitch will even. God damn. Crazy part is I can cut this motherfucking phone off. This bitch gonna cut right back on instead of snooze. Bottom line is though, yeah, y'all just stay up, man, and always love yourself. Know that nothing is permanent in the sense of pain. shit, sometimes even happiness isn't permanent, but when you do have it, you gotta enjoy it and embrace it. And I would encourage all people that if you are feeling some kind of way, I ain't trying to make like no commercial. I would say, oh, if you're feeling suicidal, go to suicide. No, but speak with people, talk to people, get on fucking live. Let the fucking do something that's counterintuitive. They say, don't be telling the world your problems. I don't know you niggas. I don't. I ain't gonna see none of y'all saying, hey man, that's buddy. Now if they made you too local, then maybe you gotta think about like, okay, do I really want these local motherfuckers? But this is bitches that's in India and Pakistan and China and fucking California. I'm never gonna see none of you motherfuckers. So I don't mind this shit. And if we really are brethren around the world, then I'm talking to family. You feel me? I don't have no, it ain't no internal type of shit. Like, let's just say, because me and Lil Mama were going to start doing like a little podcast. She very interesting. But even if I do ever start one, bitch, everybody who going to be with me on my staff, all our business is up for the taking. You feel me? Unless it's about your personal child. But as far as your life and yourself, bitch, hey, you're a public figure, bitch. This shit public information. You feel me? If you getting on any social platforms publicly a lot, motherfuckers want to know this shit is not cake all the time. If you look at my shorts, I have a lot of great times, especially when I'm with my child. But other times, bitch, it's rough. You feel me? It ain't no such thing as an enchanted life. You just keep pushing and knowing that it's going to be blessings in between. And sometimes the blessings have a long duration. You feel me? With that said, I love y'all, man. Really, though. And y'all take care of that. And I'm glad them two folks who stayed in here watching me and didn't like my shit, least like me enough to fuck with me. I fuck with y'all for real, though.